Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you my Shun Kaji collection. I am never going to need another knife again. I'm going to keep a few knives that I have just because they're my grandmother's and I'm like, I don't need to throw them out, they work fine. So I got these while I was working at Williams-Sonoma. This collection, the Kaji collection, is exclusive to Williams-Sonoma. So I did not pay full price. I used my employee discount. So I got all of these for 40% off. I don't have the original price on all of them. There's two of them I don't have the price on the boxes. The rest of them I will tell you. One of these knives I got on sale as well. So you do get discount on top of that if you work at Williams-Sonoma. So it's a really nice discount. It's 40% off everything except electrics is 20%. And it does work at the outlet as well, which already has its own discount. Anywho, I'm going to show you them in the order that I picked them up. One of these was more of like an impulse from a coworker of mine. It was like, oh, you like that collection? This one is on sale. So there's that. So the first one I bought is this little beauty here. It's actually out of the box. You can see, like, that is so nice, the little embossing. Because honestly, I keep this in my purse like it's a regular, like, switchblade or something. It's not, it's a steak knife. So this one was 120 bucks, and a little box. You see it's got its nice little space. Little travel steak knife with all the instructions and stuff. And so yeah, like eventually I might do what's in my bag, and you'll see me whip this out again, like, ugh. Just so nice that it's got a little, because it's in my bag. Off. Okay, yeah, so nice. I have not had a chance to use this yet. I don't actually eat steak. The only meat I eat is seafood, mainly salmon or just sushi. But yeah, no, it's just in my bag. So yeah. So actually I got two of them on sale. This is the one I don't have a price tag on the box. I have all of them in the box. They're all still in the box. I haven't used them yet because I was waiting on my one final knife to get here so I can just have all of them all at the same time, even though, like, technically I didn't even need to wait for all of them. I could technically have just bought one knife. I never needed another knife, but that's not what I wanted to do. So this beautiful knife. This is the 8.5 Santoku, the hollow ground Santoku. It may or may not still be on the website. It was on sale when I bought it. And I was telling my dad, I was like, Daddy, I bought something, like, so excited. And he was like, that sounds, like a little serial killer. So I'm like, now that you mention it, or maybe just say psycho, I don't know. One of the terms of, people that you kind of want to avoid. But if you like being in the kitchen, you understand my excitement, okay? Like, these are really nice. But, can you see? It's so nice. So beautiful. Oh yes, they have this little cardboard piece here. It's a little thing to keep it closed, and the plastic for the handle, so very well packaged. The next one, this is the dual density, which basically means it's a utility knife. And this is the one that my coworker was like, oh, you like that collection? This one is on sale. Do you have a utility knife yet? I was like, oh, no, I don't. This one, originally, this is $230, and it was on sale for $70. So, at 40% off of that. I love a bargain. If I didn't get these on sale, I probably would have just gotten maybe two knives, like, overall, because they're very expensive. But very worth it. Like, quality. You don't want to skimp on that. So here is the dual density. So beautiful. It's actually, because also will work as a great bread knife, like, just because of the way it's done. So I don't need a bread knife. I mean, I guess if I wanted like a really large loaf, but I'm celiac, so bread is kind of a pain in the ass. So the next knife that I bought is, no, I think I bought this one second. Oh, these next two knives I bought. These next two knives, I don't remember which one I bought first. I bought them around the same time. Yeah, I think I bought my 7-inch Asian chef's knife first, or Asian cook knife as it says in the box. This one was $250 originally. And really this is the knife that like I could have just bought like just this knife. Because honestly I'm pretty used to, like at my parents' house, my parents have Cutco knives. Because my mom used to sell it and my sister used to sell it at one point. I didn't end up doing that. But so they have the knives. And they're very nice, you know, US knives. And so I was used to pretty much using maybe like one knife for pretty much everything. Every once in a while I'll use a different knife. Because the thing is, like, when my mom notices you're using one thing, eventually she'll just start using it, and then I won't be able to find it, so I'll have to start using something else. It's just like, I don't know why you would take my favorite thing, but here is the chef's knife. Although technically, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have used the 8.5 for everything. You could technically use any of these for everything. Because there's a paring knife in here, and there was a customer. She came and she only cut things with a paring knife. It was like, you know, that sounds kind of difficult. So like she almost bought one that was a little bit longer, but she likes to feel the small one. I think she ended up buying a 4-inch instead of a 3.5 or 4.5, whatever it is. But yeah, she was like, she just uses a paring knife because she's tidy. And I was like, that makes sense, but like, what are you cutting? She didn't cut like tons of huge things. So I was like, that's fine, but I just love the handle on the Kaji. The handle is like the biggest thing when you're knife shopping. Like, well, it's not the biggest thing, but you know, the blade is the biggest thing. But the handle is very important. So the paring knife was $160, and this is a 3.5. And here it is, just really cute. I was debating between the 3.5 and the 4 because I was like, I kind of like the feeling of the 4 better, but then, you know, because we have, you know, a cutting board so you can try it out and chop. This one feels better just because I don't like, traditionally you're supposed to hold a knife like this. I don't do that. I hate that. I typically hold a knife like this or just at the handle. And so the handle is long enough on both of them. And so with that in mind, having the shorter blade is better for me because the 4, it's like I could just use my chef's knife for that, honestly. Like once it starts getting long, I can just use a long knife. So I was like, well, let me use this. So when I actually do need to do small work, I'll be a lot safer than, you know, using my long whatever knife. Because usually I typically, right now, over here, I pretty much use this utility knife for like everything. And then at my parents' house, I was also pretty much using that utility knife for everything. They got a new one it has like a rounding, kind of like how a Santoku was, but it's still a utility knife, but I like that one a lot better. So I've been using that one exclusively, and then, like I said, my mom kind of like whisks it away, and sometimes like she'll set it down instead of, you know, cleaning it and putting it away automatically, which is not good. Do not do that with these. But so then I'm like, where's the knife? And then I have food allergies, so it's like some things of theirs, like dishes wise, like I would not wash because like if it's covered in like butter or something, I'll get rashes on my hands when I'm washing it, and I'm not into that. So I just like wait till it's done. That's why I'll get another knife. But yeah, pairing. And then the last knife, the one I was waiting for, this is my hologram Nikiri, or a vegetable cleaver. And this one, I do not have the price on this box. It was a lot. It was $2 something. Like, I mean, most of them are $2 something. Wait, yeah, most of them are $2 something. Yeah. I'm so excited. So excited. Again, I love this, just the perfect handle for me. I do, what was it? The handle for Premiere I like, and then I kind of like the handle on Hikari and Blonde because the Blonde is a little similar, but the Blondes are a little light. I think Premiere is my second favorite handle. I hate the Fuji handle. You might like it, I just don't. But yeah, and then what was it? Oh, the classic handle. The classic's fine. I don't really like the round handle. But yeah, like if you're left-handed, certain knives they have are better for left-handing. Although I think, if I'm remembering properly, because of the way they're shaped, they're kind of, you know, regardless of whether you're right or left-handed, they're pretty decent. There are some knives that have more of a design for a right hand, so you might want to be conscious of that, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure the way all of these ones, like we had a few left-handed customers and they liked them and they were just fine. But yeah, this is mine. Good weight on the handle and the blade. Just fits in my hand nicely. Let me see left hand. Fits nicely left-handed. I'm not going to do that though, because what if this was my thumbnail? Just me casually with a knife. Like, I think that's a bit much. Anyway, these are my beautiful kitchen knives that I will now use forevermore. And yeah, in the future, if you see me cutting something, it should be with this, unless like for some reason I don't want to take it out, in which case you'll see me with a spare, probably that same Cutco knife that I just showed you. Okay, so that is it for today. I post Tuesdays around 5. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.